Hello and welcome back to Laura's Cozy Corner. Excuse my hair, it's pretty muggy out here. I've been sick for a good week and started my monthly as well, so I haven't been out to my garden. And I come out today because I have a little bit of time where I can come out for a minute. I'm not in any pain, so I'm out here and I'm looking at my cucumbers. We got some rain in, and tomatoes, still some tomatoes just fell over. So my plan of tying tomatoes up and just making like a tree out of them, it didn't work. They're too heavy, and I should have known that. So I'm just gonna let them fall as they will. Give me a little walking path here. See what I can do. And as I'm walking through here, look guys, I've already got a basket full of cucumbers from half of my cucumber row. I still got this other half to do. So, the past couple years that I've been doing cucumbers, that's what I do. I wait for about a week, come out, see if any has grown. And usually I'll get double every time until leaves start turning brownish yellow, and that's when they're starting to die off, and then they'll slowly die back and we won't have as many. But the first one you all seen, I pulled off one a couple days before that, and then I had 13. Well, this is probably already 20 something in my basket. I haven't counted. I'll count them when I get to the house. But this year I haven't showed you how to harvest, and just in case we have some new folks on here with us, I'm going to show you how to harvest a cucumber. As time goes and I see these little new vines, I try to stick them to my trellis here, whatever trellis you have, try to stick them to them to keep them up off the ground. If they're on the ground, it's okay. You know, you're just gonna have some discoloration. Whatever touches the ground might turn white or whatever, or yellow. This year, I've got quite a bit of those squash bugs this year, but that's okay. We can always wash them off and cut off the skin and chop them up for salad. If you want the skins on them, you can still wash them off. They just look ugly, you know, just where little bugs has been eating on them. But you wash them really good and you cut them up, slice them up. That's what I've been doing. Add a little salt to them. Have a nice little snack, or vitamin B snack. My crazy curly hair. Anyway, so here we go. So this is where I stopped at. I just kind of look at the top, gently pull leaves to the side, try not to break anything. Oh, looky here. I'm gonna flip the camera because that way I know I can see what you're seeing. Okay. Look, I've got a cucumber growing through my fencing. This is one reason why I want it to have access on both sides of my fencing, but if I can just gently get it to come on through here, maybe. Oh yeah, now that's a pretty one there, guys. And I've done knocked off a set of one of these. Sometimes they come off easy, but that would be a fruit. I'll just give it a gentle little twist. Now this is what the cucumber should look like. And where these have all been kind of on the ground, the little squash bugs have been getting to them. I'll just keep twisting and give a little gentle tug. And there we go. We got a nice big cucumber. And it's kind of, if you want to know what a squash bug looks like, I think I see them. See these little brown guys right here? That's what they look like. I've also got those I think there's little yellow. Where'd they go? I don't know. But I've got some ants too in here I haven't had. They was all over one of these leaves. Oh well. I just let them go and do their own thing. My garden's organic and I want it all to be however the Lord wants it to be. I just kind of try to train, but as you can tell by my tomatoes, sometimes training does not work. And that must have been why I didn't plant as much, to cover up all my spots. Oh, you see this yellow guy here? He's another one. That's what's making all those little brown yucky holes. And they fly too, so there ain't no point in trying to pick them off. They come right back. I just try to gently get leaves that might be stuck, you know. You kind of look around and you might see cucumbers that are teeny tiny. Like that one. He's starting to go through the fence. I want him to come on this side of the fence. So I just gently come over here. Maybe he might end up going through still, but I'm gonna let that guy get bigger. If you had a whole bunch of that size, you could can petite cucumbers. I just don't have a whole bunch of that size. They're all this teeny tiny or that teeny tiny, different sizes, but there's a small petite one back there. Just let them grow whatever size you want. And as I'm in here, I try to pull a couple weeds or two. That way it's not so hard to do it later, but gently peel back some leaves. Where you're not breaking them, but trying to find, oh, looky there. It's a bit of a stretch for me. Just give it a nice little turn so it doesn't break the... Oh, look at there. Try not to break the vine. If you do, that's why you plant plenty, so that if you do and it happens, you got more coming. Ta-da! And a nice, beautiful one that ain't been touched by bugs. Perfect color. A lot of them have these little knobby things on them. That is normal for these cucumbers. You just rub them off as you wash them. It's a defense mechanism. See, this one has them too. They're a little bit sharp to keep animals from eating them. Yeah, it usually deters them away. Bugs, no. Alright, these little new things, I just try to keep them out of my walkway, get them to go that way. They just keep growing, the vines do. There's more of the squash bugs. They can do some damage now. If I had some chickens still, I'd probably pick them off and toss them to them. But if I pick them off now, they'll just come right back, so just leave them alone. There's all kinds of happy little animals and bugs in here. Different to watch, ain't they? Oh, look straight back. Alright, you little new guy, you need to come up here. Get up in this empty spot and grow for me. Thank you. But I saw a cucumber down in here. Where'd it go? It's a scavenger hunt. Get my hand in here. My hand's small enough to fit through the fencing, but some people may not. twist it a few times. Give it a nice little tug and try to feed it back through here. Sometimes they get too fat. I can't. Yay, I had to use 2 hands to do that one, but they grow all crooked if they hit something like a vine or anything. They'll start turning. Eventually it'd be cool to get like a trellis that goes up and over, and they'll just hang down and draw and grow straight. Won't be touching ground. I'm just working with what I got right now. My financial way that I'm going right now. And what I got. One day I'll get there. It's important to move every leaf because look, he's hiding. Sometimes you can get lucky, and if you see a yellow leaf, you're like, oh, I know there's got to be a cucumber around here somewhere. Or it could be from a previous yield, but that's a nice looking one. Starting to sprinkle on us again. We're going to have some rain and storms coming this week. So I'm sure I'll have a lot more next week to show. I could just go ahead and pull off these, but I'm afraid to break it. This little guy, he's kind of in between. Should I leave him? I think I'm going to pick him. If he gets too big, it'll be... actually, you know what? I think I will leave it. Sometimes I like them good and big and seedy for my salads. Or just to eat them. I like them big and seedy. Just to eat. Just kind of glancing around here. Are you hiding another cucumber? No, not that one. Are you hiding one? No. No. Okay. This can be back-breaking as well. And you could get attacked by tomato plants that are going crazy. I'm gonna scoot that over a little bit. That's probably gonna fall completely one day. I won't have a walkway. I'll have to step through them. Aha. Big beautiful. Thank you. My basket's further away. Come here, little basket. You gotta follow me. Glad you're nice and sturdy. I'm gonna set you here. Now, we got a squash bug on this big beauty too. Get off of my fruit. Veggie, whatever you want to call it. It's got seeds inside, so fruit. I still think it's a vegetable though. They're good for B vitamins. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. I see another peekaboo. Whoa. The worst thing that can happen if you happen to miss one is they get huge and they're taken away from others that could be growing. That's all. And they don't really taste too good either. You'll notice some of them are a little more sweet, some of them are a little more not so sweet, bitter, I guess you could say. You new guy need to go up through them, please, off the ground, if you don't mind. That way I still have a walking area next time I come back through. Maybe, oh, I just broke one. Hey, that'll be gentle. That'll be gentle. Hopefully it was just a leaf. And here's a new vine that's kind of hanging down. Let's get you up here. And this one's new too. Maybe you can go up in here, get to the fencing. All right, let's see. Can't really see. I don't think there's any behind here. Camera's helping. All my tomatoes are huge and beautiful. They're just all green right now. There's one right there I'll probably grab. Holy moly! Look at that monster. Didn't even see it. It's so big it won't fit through the fencing holes either. So what I have to do is I have to break it and either walk it up the fencing or let it fall to the ground and pull it through the bottom. One or the other, because he's too fat. Come on now, twist a little bit. Boy, he's a fat one. And he fell. Okay. Let's see. I have had them so big they fell, and I just left them and let the seeds reproduce the following year after it decomposed, you know. This little guy. Can't twist it. There we go. Pull. Thank you. Stick you down in there. Now, for the tricky one. I'm going to track him gently. Got it. Whew. Well, that's looks like a big old slug. Yuck. That one's definitely a salad cucumber, huh? Phew. Something's already gotten down here and taken care of this little corn stalk. Shredded it. Started shredding down in here. And they shredded this one. I probably won't have corn this year. Judging by the blessing of tomatoes, though, I'll have my hands full anyway. So, tomatoes and cucumbers, that's something I usually don't run out of here. Onions are doing pretty well too, though. That one's laid on the ground. Phew. Well, guys, let's see if I can't get through here in one piece through the rest of my garden here. And I dropped some. There's some cherry tomatoes though, if you see them. They ain't turned red yet. It'll be a while, I reckon. Well, it's gonna be fun trying to get this to the house, huh? Stay. Bring the bottom of the basket so that, well, I don't break it. Alright. Hey, Kingy. My buddy's out here with me. Just a panorama view here of my crazy tomatoes. Once was beautiful and trained, and now they're not. That's alright though, it's a jungle mess. None of them's red yet, but we'll have them when they're up. Crazy morning glories and overgrowth. Now, if I didn't cover all of this, well, that is what I would have. I'd have all that overgrowth, like what's over there and around. If you don't have any mulch, put down cardboard. It don't look pretty, but boy, does it save you. Morning glories will flower out and they'll be pretty. See, purple ones. Alright, that's all I got for you. Except for my crazy pumpkin patch over there. That ain't got a pumpkin on it. It just keeps growing a vine because there's no pumpkin on it yet, y'all. Once the pumpkins get on there, it'll stop and start feeding it. Well, that's all I got for you today. I'm gonna take this in.
Wait, guys, watch this though.
I'm ready.
I'm free. I just want to do this.
We've been laughing at funny things on YouTube. All right.
I'm free.
If I have the energy to start canning these today, I'll start videoing for that too, okay? We'll see you guys next time. Say bye, Parker.
Bye-bye.